with more details. Mr. Weatherford, good evening.
Good evening, Ben. According to other candidates, Coleman is avoiding the questions about the fraud case and not wanting to release any details. Last Wednesday, congressional candidate Jeff Coleman was asked questions about his moving companies being involved in a fraud that overbilled the DOD for costs of moving military families to new posting. Today at the Houston County Republicans Women's Luncheon, Jessica Taylor and Terry Hasdorf, other candidates, addressed it.
I've continued to ask Jeff for answers myself. I've been in person with him twice this week, and I presented him Monday in Ozark with a waiver where he could sign it and unseal the files of that case so that we can see what his employees said.
A report on January 17th by AL.com's Kyle Whitmire showed that Coleman's companies were alleged to have defrauded the government over $700 million. Later, one of his employees was convicted and sentenced to prison in the case. Terry Hasdorf wants more information.
I'm concerned with what I've heard. I'm still looking into it. I do think it's troubling. I think that if this is true, the voters need to do their homework and do some more research on this, but it does concern me deeply.
Jessica Taylor thinks there shouldn't be a problem unsealing the files of the case if Coleman has nothing to hide.
We need to see those materials, so I've asked him if he has nothing to hide, he should have no problem signing that release, and he has twice moved and shaked when I've asked him to do that. So, you know, Jeff, if you're watching this, I would love if you would sign that piece of paper. The people want the truth.
And Ben, I've tried contacting Jeff through his company to hear his side, but I wasn't able to get into contact with him, and I couldn't find any other ways to contact him.
All right, Mr. Weatherford, thank you so much. An invitation stands, of course, to address that. Thanks. As